dominant. One, they've got another chance tonight on their home floor to maintain that home court advantage.
Well, they can't get overconfident. They can't have that feeling that I have right now. I just feel that I know what's going to happen. I'm a little overconfident.
You're overconfident?
They've got to protect their home court advantage, so I kind of know what's going to happen in this game. I'm a little overconfident.
You know, they need to take the approach like they haven't done anything yet. You know, the series doesn't really start until the team wins on the road. So they'll be fine, but they have to have the right approach.
Are you feeling overconfident tonight as we sit here?
Always.
About what? Overconfident about what?
Oh, my gosh. Another song.
Kevin Harlan, take it away.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Hillam and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. We've got the Detroit Pistons facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. And you look at Cleveland. A successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here that is to take Game 2 on their home court.
History tells us when you can win the first game of the series, it's not 100% certain that you get yourself a really decisive edge in the series.
Yeah, they'll take control with the win here, no doubt about that. So if you're the road team, it's even more critical to get this first one to survive in the series. Lose 2 in a row, and they'll go home with their backs clearly against the wall.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor. See a Hickory. And Detroit, what can you do there? Jackson and Caldwell both are gone. Marcus Morris is out there with the coach runner. And it's Harris in the smallest forward position. And Jackson gets it to go. Here's LeBron. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Stan Van Gundy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him how his team's mindset was after that opening loss. He told me, we're not down. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first 2 on the road sent out.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And it's Harris off the drive. That's good.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
The screen from Thompson. Here's Irving. No good. Good D by Drummond. Here's Jackson. Shot. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. They're coming to the game following the win on Sunday.
And it says a lot about you that even when you're not at your best, they definitely were still in that game and able to win comfortably.
Greg, they were better than the box score might indicate because they were solid in execution, more so than the stats would show.
Here's Jackson. J.R. Smith making his last shot. No one.
He's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Good.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
So it's Detroit now, trailing by 2. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Drummond. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Drummond's got his first points of the game. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Well, no question the players you see listed here. The assist leaders at small forward. They're some of the best passers in the league outside the point guard position. LeBron James, number 1.
Well, you hear the term point forward thrown around about some players, maybe a little too loosely. But when it comes to him, I truly believe it applies.
Absolutely. I mean, they want him touching the ball every time down, making sure the offense flows through him. He's going to make decisions that are good for his team out there, and those assist numbers prove that.
With a 3, and that one's good.
Good open look, and he's back home to 3.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
This is excitement right now that he's playing the game with. I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
I tell you what, he just couldn't contain himself on that one.
Now here's Thompson. Smith for three. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment.
Harris misses. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Irving kicks to line. And it's continuous. Caldwell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Hall. Ramon Shumpert is checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Now here is Harris after LeBron James is missed. Here's Dellavedova. This is it to LeBron. Feeds it to Dellavedova. The dish to Fry. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. 1:43 left to play here in the first. The feed to Caldwell Pope. He gets the towel. Here's Harris. Running from the wings. Harris has got his second bucket of the night.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Here's Dellavedova. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Blake passes to front. His lead pass, and he throws it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Drummond the screen. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Takes it from 10. Mozgov's shot is off.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Harris dishes to Tolliver. There's the pick. Blake kicks to Tolliver. He feeds it to Blake. Just 5 on the clock. Dishes it to Drummond. Yes, and it's Blake picking up the assist. 8 points here for Drummond.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game.
And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
Go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be, matched up against, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So it's a lot of preparation that goes in, to just one game, just trying to get one win, but that's what it takes to win good.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there, caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it, and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far.
Mid-range shot has been a weapon for the
Johnson. Jackson is out there with Steve Blake. Then it's Aaron Bates. Oh my God. And it's Morris in at the power forward. Both good from the line that time. Cavaliers trailing. Outside Irving. Smith on the wing. The shot. Morris with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. It's tight.
Both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Blake passes to Baines. He's at the pick. Here's Jackson. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Jackson's got his second basket of the game.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
The shot's good from Love.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been
clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And it's Baines missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They will easy to see who's going to win that.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Morris a screen. Irving with the steal. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. Kicks it to Irving. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Pass to Love from outside the arc. Detroit with the rebound.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
In the corner, it's Blake beyond the arc. Detroit, no good that time either.
Rare you see him miss such an open look.
And Shumpert kicks to Love. Irving attacking. Here's Thompson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cotton mouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Morris dishes to Jackson. Picks it out to Johnson. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Outside Irving. A screen from Thompson. Irving's shot is good.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Detroit's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
Just not happy with how his team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Gary? Sometimes just a pause in the action, which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy said to the team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Drummond. Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Stripped away. .153 left in the first half. Caldwell Pope passes to Drummond. Outside Jackson. 5 to shoot. Drummond the screen. Shot off the pick. Got that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Jackson.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds a spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
Over to the left wing. Caldwell Pope. Oswald grabs the ball.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. .103 left in the first half of basketball. Irving against Jackson. And that one goes in. He converts it to the line.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Pistons trail by 8. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of the game. Drummond the screen. Jackson drives in. Again, the miss by Jackson.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. I'm sure he appreciates it.
For 3, Fry, and the shot is good. And now an 11-point Cavalier lead.
Man, their offense is really cranked up in the second quarter.
And their field goal percentage shows that, over 60 now. Tough to beat them when they shoot it like that.
Now Jackson. He has 6. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. No good on the 3.
You can see it in his eyes. It became mano-a-mano.
The clock runs out.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, we hope you've enjoyed the first half. I'm Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For the Cavaliers, they followed up their win in Game 1 with a solid performance here in the first half tonight. If they can hold on and win this game, they could go into Game 3 with very little pressure on themselves. What do you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. You know, I'm impressed. It was what they needed, the jolt they needed, Ernie. Wow, I never knew their bench. Matter of fact, I don't even know any of their players coming off the bench. Man, keep going, bench guys.
Kenny, what do you think about Detroit?
One problem is that they didn't show enough aggressiveness on the boards. When you start losing again, that's when you're supposed to tighten up and toughen up. Your pride has to be challenged, and you need to rise to the occasion. They've got to be more aggressive as a team, and that will cut into the lead.
All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of our game. Kevin Harlan ready with the call.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of Round 1 in the NBA playoffs.
Look at the night for Drummond. He has 8 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the rejection by James. Smith outside. Takes a 3. Smith missing again.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
There's the pass to Caldwell Pope. Outside's the three-pointer. Jackson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pistons.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Thompson left side and stolen by Drummond. Morris with a screen on Irving. Jackson kicks to Morris. And the rejection by James. Here's Irving. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. Will go to the line. The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, our players can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Drummond. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thank you, Doris.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Shumpert is checked in for James. Then for the Pistons, Johnson comes in for Tobias Harris. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Jackson. The screen from Thompson. Here's Irving. Good D by Drummond.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Here's Morris. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Blowing the whistle, a lot of guys up there. This is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good for Morris. Aaron Baines is checked in for Andre Drummond. And Morris drops them both. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. To the paint. On to Shumpert. Here's the three. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's 8 points for Amon Shumpert.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they need.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see. Boy, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide-open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Here's Blake, covered by Smith, and Irving comes to help. Morris, no good.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Smith's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Cleveland. Down low, here's Morris, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
No issues on that one. Good.
Cleveland leading by 14. Irving with it. 10 points for him. Inside, it's tipped. It's stolen by Morris. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And Detroit again with the bucket. Steve Blake. 1:56 left here in the third quarter. Irving drives in. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Feeds to Caldwell Pope. Passes it to Baines. The jump hook. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
And that one's good. 16 points for J.R. Smith.
12 straight points off the 3-pointers, and the D looks shit.
And And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in their rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And here is Blake. Johnson for three. They grab their own miss. Goes up again. And Morris with the layup. Morris has got 6 points in the quarter.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Irving drives in. Inside. It's stolen by Morris. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now the dish to Blake. 11 feet away. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Now the feed to Love. Smith outside. He kicks to Thompson. Pass to Irving. Dishes it to Smith for three. No good. And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. Pistons trail by 9. On the floor for Detroit, the big men, Tolliver and Drummond. Jackson and Caldwell both the guards. And it's Harris in at the 3-side. Here's Jackson. And Detroit again with the bucket.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Dellavedova dishes to Moscow. It's tipped. Now here's Jackson. He feeds it to Brown. All going up court. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. He takes it on for a 3-point play.
Well, that pass went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Couple that with just how well tight shots from beyond. They made this thing look easy.
It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Held it over the pass to Moscow. James kicks to Moscow. Fires the 3, and that's good. J.R. Smith for 3.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Well, some really terrific numbers for Smith. 19 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
Kicks to Harris. That's to Tolliver. This ball moving by Detroit. Drummond dishes to Jackson. On the wing. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. O'Brien's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for them, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy said to the team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
The Cavaliers leading by 11, and Smith gets double-teamed. Mozgov passes to Smith. Misses the three.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
The drive by Jackson, and the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. At one point, they led by 16. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. For three, Smith. And another miss by Cleveland. Pistons trail by 11. Jackson drives in and stolen by LeBron. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Mozgov's shot is off.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
They set the screen. Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. To the paint. Here's Tolliver. Good on the shot and exchange the lead to single digits.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
J.R. Smith on the wing. And Fry kicks to Dellavedova. Rocket 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. James wide open. And another miss by Cleveland. Pistons trail by 9. From 13. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And that's 15 points for Reggie Jackson. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Dellavedova dishes to Mozgov. James kicks to Smith. They need this one. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists in the game.
And since the start of the fourth quarter, that three-point shot has just been there.
Yeah, exactly. Doing an excellent job, I think, finding the open guy on the perimeter. And the three-pointer is a major weapon for him right now in this quarter.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Matthew Dellavedova. And Detroit with a change here, too. Marcus Morris is checked in for Anthony Tolliver. And the wide open shot for Morris. It's good from long range. Morris has got 9 points here in the second half.
Very simple, living and dying from behind the arc in the second half. I don't think that's the way to go here. They're trailing. A three-point shot can be used. They've got to balance it out.
Irving passes to Smith. Goes against James. Shot from Trump. And soft on the front of the range and cross. James has got 4 this quarter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're behind by 9. 1:15 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Caldwell Pope. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Jackson, 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Irving attacking. Hangs in middle and converts on the double clutch hole.
This is a serious game-changing run there.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. They're looking to close this one out inside. What a time to have this kind of serve.
Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
The screen from Thompson. Irving drives in, and again it's Cleveland.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
What you know about shot up? Smooth operator. I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
Here's James. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now break 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, tonight another example of this team's excellent work here at home. What does winning here at home mean to this team?
It means a lot. It means that we would come in every night and try to protect home court and also our fans. Give us all the spirit and all the enthusiasm to come out and play hard in front of them. So a lot of credit to our fans that come and pack this gym every night. We're on our home floor. And our coach staff always prepare us the right way to come out and try to dominate home.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now we'll head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's not too far away. EJ?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, J.R. Smith. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted.
He put his stamp on the game in a big way with his long-range shooting. 7 3-point shots. I don't know if that was part of their plan going in, or when he got hot, they just decided to keep going to him. But it certainly worked out.
He was in a groove tonight, Ernie, Kenny. He's getting in that playoff mode already. Perfect timing with the postseason approaching. He had it all going on the whole game.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round one action of the NBA playoffs coming your way. For Shaq and Kenny the Jet Smith and Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew, good night, everybody.